After stopping the men's national team from qualifying for the first ever World Cup, Nigeria is about to stop the women's national team from qualifying for the first WAFCON as well as Women's World Cup, as the Super Falcons of Nigeria will take on Benin over 2 legs in the second and final round of the qualifiers for the 2026 Women Africa Cup of Nations, which serves as the qualifiers for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup, which will be played in Brazil. The WAFCON winning coach, one of the best female coach in the world, Justin Madugu, have invited 21 players for this doubleheader against Benin. The match will be played over 2 legs. The first leg we played in a neutral ground away in Togo on Friday the 24th of October by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. And the second leg we played in Nigeria at the MK Stadium on Tuesday the 28th of October. These are the players that have been invited by the coach, Justin Madugu. In goal, we have 3 goalkeepers: Chiamaka Nadozie from Brighton, Andalun Ogbechi from Rivers Angels, Rachel Onachukwu from Nasarawa Amazons. Defenders, we have Osinachi Oale, Chukwu Oladipo, who plays in Italy for AS Roma, Michelalo Ozie, who plays in the US, Ashley Plumter, Blessing Ilivedia, who plays for Bayelsa Queens, Oluwatosin Dimeyin, who plays in Galatasaray, Miracle Usani, who plays for Abia Angels. In midfield, we have the captain of the side, Rashidat Ajibade, who plays for PSG in France, Taiwo Afolabi, Rivers Angels, and Nigeria under-20 player as well, Deborah Abiodun from Washington Spirit in the USA, Jennifer Ichegini from PSG in France, Christy Uchebe from Benfica in Portugal. And the forwards, we have Chinwendu Yezo, who plays in Mexico, Joy Omewa, first call-up, who plays in Denmark, Esther Okonkwo, who plays in Canada, AFC Toronto, Azita Toshuala, who plays in Saudi Arabia, Folashade Ijamilusi, who plays in China, and Kafayama Fishere, who plays for Edo Queens, also Nigeria under-20 players. I'm surprised some players were not called up this time around. I like the fact that the coach called some new players, some young players, to the squad, but I'm also surprised that some names are missing. Names like Gibbs Monday, I don't know if she's injured, even Risola Babajide, Tony Payne. Maybe the idea for the coach, knowing fully well that we can defeat Benin over 2 legs, so we are favourites to defeat Benin over 2 legs. Maybe the idea is to test out new players that could be instrumental going forward. We don't have a lot of friendly games ahead of the WAFCON in March, which is an important competition for Nigeria. So that's the only reason I'm possibly saying. I have no idea where some players were not invited. We'll know in the coming days. So in 2026, that will be the first time we'll be having 16 teams at the WAFCON. When the qualifier started, it was done for just 12 teams to qualify, 11 actually, to join the host Morocco to make it 12. But last month, CAF released a memo stating that they have increased the number of teams that will participate at the WAFCON from 12 to 16. It means we now have 4 groups instead of 3 at the WAFCON. No official statement on how the final 4 will be selected to join the qualified 11 and the host nation to make it 16. But as it stands right now, in the second and final round, we have 22 teams playing home and away against each other. So we now have 11 teams or 11 winners advance or qualify for the WAFCON. Maybe CAF will decide to use the ranking of the losers from the final round. I have no idea, but we have to wait to find out at the end of the day. In a few days' time, the players will arrive into town. I think they go to Togo first to camp before the opening away game, and they come back to Nigeria a day after for the important game at home against Benin. Fingers crossed we should qualify. Benin have never qualified for the WAFCON before. Never qualified for the World Cup and never qualified for the Olympics. So they also want to make history, but of course Nigeria, we are clear favourite to advance and qualify for our WAFCON. Hopefully, fingers crossed, to defend our WAFCON title. Are we going to call this mission XI, mission 11? We've won our 10th WAFCON title in Morocco this year, and now next year in 2026, another WAFCON is coming up. So the WAFCON that was played this year was supposed to be played in 2024, but because of the Paris Olympic Games, it was moved to 2025. So we now have the WAFCON in 2025 and 2026. Who's going to win this game? We have to wait to find out. But for me, I believe Nigeria wins this game easily on paper, home and away. Although Benin have started to improve, they defeated, I think, Sierra Leone in the first round, 5-2 on aggregate, 2-1 at home, 3-1 away. And they'll be out for a revenge to see if they can claim the first WAFCON qualification tickets. Will they get it time? We'll tell, but I have to come and give you guys a quick update. Fans in Abeokuta, please come out to the stadium on Tuesday, the 28th of October to support our ladies as they chase another tickets for the WAFCON as they start the campaign Road to Mission 11 and the appearance at the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup.